Well, what up, everybody? Okay, my boy Mario's calling me. Hold up. What's up? Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Pajama Jammy Jam. I'm calling the homies to see what's going on.
Lost you at Raise. You were something.
Raise. Okay, I'm in the podcast. Yeah, you're okay. Did you get your email?
Give me a second.
Nobody's here. Where are you guys?
We'll get started.
Well, I'm gonna get started until the homies click in or whatever. I'm about to do it right now. Welcome, everybody. I sent the email. What up, Kilari, beloved? Oh, beloved. Killary, am I pronouncing it right? Killary or Kilari? I'm not sure.
Send it again, Tom, because I don't want to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm just sending out the links to the homies so they could be a part of this. Hard. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Bam. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. You know, we're still live. And just trying to get the folks up in here. Let's see. See if y'all get this. All right. So I'm going to just start. Okay. So let me just say, greetings, everybody. Now, the reason I wanted to do a podcast on crabs in a barrel. Oh, okay. So Killary, I don't remember which one was first, but let's keep it moving. The reason I wanted to do this podcast is because I'm noticing, and it's not new, okay, that there's this major, hold on, my kids are tripping. Is because I got this disturbing phone call. I'm not going to put a lot of energy on it, but it was from another rap artist person that I know who I thought we were friends. And then all of a sudden, because I named this thing Pajama Jimmy, they started tripping. So, and threatening me and stuff like that. So I was like, what the heck?
No names. No names.
No, I ain't no names. But it was very disturbing.
Everybody, peace and blessings.
It was very disturbing and upsetting to me because I thought we were at least, peaceful friends or respectable. And I've just seen this over and over again, and it's very disgusting, and I wish it'd go away. The only way to go away.
Look how long you've been shining on me. Do you not realize that you've been in a circle and amongst some of the greatest hip hop artists ever to exist, especially in Los Angeles? I know. So, and we had this conversation earlier. That's why I was like, look.
Very blessed.
Come on now. People gonna feel how they're gonna feel. And you just keep it pushing, man. Keep doing you. Keep doing what you're supposed to do.
Definitely maximize on doing it. I had downplayed myself for a long time. Right?
Yeah, you remember how many years I kept telling you how dope you was? I'm like, yo, man. Even before Jill Scott came out, you had that fly ass delivery. And I've always been one of the biggest fans. Nobody gets a permanent position in my CD player in my vehicles. So if you're in there because you're dope. Like I told Slim, I'm like, just because you're my cousin don't mean you're gonna have get play, because I'm really selective about what I listen to. Mm-hmm. Here, and I don't change my CDs hardly ever. So I'll have my CD playlist in there for years, and that's what I listen to. I don't give a shit about the new trends. And I mean, look, I like what I like. So people are gonna always be on some hater stuff, and it comes with the territory of being great. How about that?
I kind of like what Cat Williams said about that. He said, if you don't have any haters, you are doing something wrong.
There you go.
I want to get more haters this year. That's what he said. So
keep looking down the road. That's why the windshield's so big, so you can see the future.
Thank you, family. It says I agree. She just showed how insecure she was. Tamiko is dope. Thank you, friend.
Hey man, hey, what's that? What's how you pronounce the name again?
I don't know if it's Killary or Killary.
Killary, beloved. Listen, I've been trying to get this woman right here to believe what I've been saying, and the homie's been telling her over the years, and like, man, are you serious? Like,
I don't think I'm saying I like
it's not about thinking you whack. It's just about you believing in you the way we believe in you.
I appreciate that.
Period. Yeah, I mean, come on now.
When you do something different, like when you do things that aren't contemporary, aren't out, or when you're doing something new, Killary. Thank you, Killary. So my Rays, you had said it right. Come here, son, because my son keeps coming in here. Come here. He does this every single time I
You need
do.
some tension.
I know, but
That's what happened when you breastfeed. They just get hooked on. Oh, your mouth is horrible. Look, okay. So what? So what? Then they get me in a house and they don't know what to do with me, so it's always over with before it gets a chance to begin.
well, let me say this part. I did have a father, and my father did not talk like you. Okay,
I
not
get
to
it.
me. So
You've been around my family though. You know we're a bunch of hood rats. So
I was a daddy girl,
yeah.
and my daddy never talked harshly to me. He
Mm.
only would reprimand me like if I was so-called hard-headed. Okay. Usually my mother was the first line of defense. My mother, if I did something naughty, my mother would say, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell your daddy when he get home." That would make me nervous. Like,
Yeah.
oh, tell my daddy. Not because I was afraid of him. It was
Because you
because
don't disappoint him.
I didn't want to disappoint him, and he would spank my ass, like straight
Yeah.
up. he
That's our job.
would
Like
spank me.
I never saw my dad cuss my sister out, but he
But
cussed my black ass out.
he let me know that he loved me very, very much. You know,
Yes.
no, I never wanted to disappoint my daddy. You know, let me
I'm
tell
the same way. I'm the
you,
same way. No matter how hard he was to me, I never want to let my dad down.
and
So to hear my father, to
your
hear my
father
father,
is very manly, but he's
yeah,
very with me. He's very kind.
yeah, he always like that with the ladies. I don't care who you are. Like I tell my wife, I'm like, look, he's not gonna listen to me. And as soon as she goes over there and talk to him, she get him to do whatever I ask him. I need her, babe. I need you to get him. I need him to do this. So if I tell him, he's like, he'll buck up against it. But if I'm able to relay it to her how I want it done, she just go holler at him and whoop, it's done. And I just be like, man. And I used to get jealous, and now I'm just like, nah, man. As long as it fucking gets done, man. I don't, because once again, very few of us, people of color, are able to hear from their father tell you that I'm proud of you. I know it seems it's so small, but for a big man or for any man, it's so huge. Huge. My dad's never, my whole 50 plus years I've been on this planet, but recently he was like, man, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, what?
I've seen
Then
you
now
cry in front of your dad. I've
I,
seen that.
I really didn't need you to tell nobody that
They do need to know
because
that. You
because
mentioned
I'm still his baby. Because I'm still his baby.
that, but you're listen. We wouldn't even be friends if that was the whole truth. Like you are
Yeah.
definitely a kind person too, and you've helped me many times that I didn't even expect or ask. You know what I mean? You were there.
That's
So
my job. That's my
that's not
job.
the whole truth, though. He's a big old teddy bear too. Don't believe the hype, kids.
Look,
But
for
but
those
he
of
don't
you that don't know me,
play either. You don't play. Okay, I
no,
get
for
that.
those of you that don't know me, when I say I don't give a shit how you feel about me, because I don't know you to care enough how you feel about me. And your feelings about me don't write no checks. And like I was saying earlier, a check don't have to be monetary. It could be a meal. Tomago's come to my house and cook meals for me and my family. There's, that's important to me. Your opinion about me is not important because your opinion did not build me to be the man I am today. My work ethic, the way I operate, my discipline, that built me, not your opinions.
I mention this. So the link is in the chat for anybody who wants to voice their opinion or give some a story or tell something that they feel is righteous. We are on Twitch live and we're on YouTube live. All right, I just wanted to mention that. We will be on Facebook live, but I don't know how to maneuver that thing, so I ain't about to do it. Big
I'm not
Ray,
on Facebook at all.
they say they want to hug you.
I love being hugged, so don't get it twisted. My wife's not in the room, so I can say that.
Yeah, he's a big old Teddy. He's a good hugger. Let me tell you something. He's the only man, okay, that I knew in my circle who, well, actually, quite a couple of you guys that opened the door. He opens my car door. He opens the car door, and he opens the door, like stuff that men don't generally do anymore. Now, some men still definitely open the door, like
I'm
like for
one
the.
of them still to this day.
But you
Chairs,
walk
doors.
around and actually open the door for you if you're in a car with him. If you in a car with
And I'll get very pissed off if you open my car door. And I'm not kidding when I say that because I'm the first out of my vehicle because I'm driving. And I'm out the vehicle for a reason so I can, survey the terrain. in the environment. You get out the car before me, you're a victim. And I have to
thinking they're helping you by being critical, but they are put down artists. Like there's a way to say certain things, not to be bringing up Dianetics or whatever, but the Scientologist, you know, I'm not a Scientologist by any means, but I did go to Hollywood High, and the Scientology building
down the
is
street, right down the street. I know where it's at.
down the street. And fun for us Hollywood High kids was to walk down Hollywood Boulevard, and they always had these questionnaire people on the block. Do you remember that?
I do.
What? Copper One trying to join? What's up, Copper One? Copper One, woo woo woo. What's up,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Peace, brother. Peace. Greetings, peace, and blessings.
Hey, peace. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Peace.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for riding with us that 12-hour shift we did, bro. I know we kept you entertained.
That was fun. We need some more people to come in. Come on in. Killary, what's going on?
Kick back. Yeah, Killary, come on in here and get on this calendar.
We got
man.
Say again, brother. Copper One, say again. Man, you gotta get rid of that Obama phone, bro.
Hey man, I love the stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, this
is wrong because they already have, okay. So see, let me tell you something. Now here we go. The girl Kelsey, it was already proven that she's the one that pulled out the gun on Megan. Megan was whooping her ass in the streets, kicking her. Kelsey got to the car. Megan was kicking her, and Kelsey pulled out that gun. Tori took the gun out of her hand and shot it up in the air to be like, chill the fuck out, you crazy ass bitches. Right? It's just such the classic ghetto story. We
really don't know. Only they know.
Only he in this trouble. Really all this trouble.
Well, let me tell you.
For women sharing him.
Wow. Let me tell you the scoops. It's deeper than that. So last year I did a podcast talking about how Tory Lanez was talking about how, you know, I won't say names, some entities was trying to get him out the way because he wanted to get into his publishing. Like they said, it was a publishing situation.
Here it is. That's just real.
So, and then, you know, that Kelsey chick is connected to, you know, the mafia down in Houston, you know, the ones that Offset's murder. So
even that murder is deeper than you think.
That part too.
Some of my people from down there, they told me a whole different story. I'm like, whoa, yeah.
So that chick Kelsey is connected to Jay Prince people, so she wasn't gonna go locked up nowhere, and somebody had to be the fall guy. So that's how I look at it. Because if it's already been proven, like there was somebody in the balcony, that's like me and you at the crib. We hear some motherfuckers outside fighting. Nigga, we filming that shit. So whoever it was filmed it. They saw the whole thing.
Let's see, and that was all of the medical records, the police reports all say she was not shot.
Dirty game.
Right? No, it show you what real power is.
So let's press play on this. Let's check it out.
The verdict is in, and the rapper Tory Lanez was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Tory was facing 3 charges, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm, illegal possession of the gun, and negligent discharge of a firearm. So Tory can face up to 20-something years in prison, and he will face deportation. Now, this verdict is a
ended his career.
For Megan Thee Stallion. It's a huge win for the prosecution team. And I will say, I was a little surprised that he was guilty on all 3 counts. I suspected that he might be guilty on 1 or 2, but all 3 counts is pretty interesting. I will say that. And the reason why I say that is because there was a lot of reasonable doubt, and the prosecutor's 2 main witnesses were very unreliable, especially Kelsey. If you don't know, Kelsey Nicole Harris was actually there during the night of the shooting, and she did do a private interview with the prosecutors prior to the trial, and she told them one account of what happened to get an immunity deal and to protect herself, because Kelsey knew that there was a high possibility that the finger would point at her, because an independent witness did say that they saw Kelsey shooting first. So Kelsey wanted her protection. So she told the prosecutors one thing, but when she actually got on the stand, she pled the 5th, and she pretty much recanted a lot of things that could indicate that.
I'm just gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it there for a minute. I am disgusted.
Okay.
And you said smart girl. That is very brilliant. That's very
Don't
smart.
talk to the police until you got a lawyer.
But look, you can't. Okay, so she is. Do you know her baby daddy / man is the guy who owns the record label that Megan was trying to get off of? First of all, so her man is the guy who Megan was trying to get off the label of. Let's keep that clear. Secondly, Megan was leaving 1501 to sign with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay. So she owed them music. She owed them record labels and albums and shit. She owed like 2 more albums. Now, Megan said she didn't owe no 2 more albums. She already recorded what she was supposed to record. And she was like, leave me be, child. They were like, no, bitch, you owe us 2 more. This is her best friend who is engaged or married to the owner of the label. This chick is also connected to Jay Prince. They showed a picture of her at Jay Prince's party. Come on, connect some dots here, people. Jay Prince's son and them are the people who was with Offset and Quavo when Offset was murdered on his birthday. Halloween, not his birthday.
Not just Offset. Don't forget about the jeweler.
Oh my God, Duke the jeweler got killed the month before. Nobody nobody got nothing for that. Like nobody was they playing mind games with the whole fucking world. Okay, let's keep going.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Yeah,
are these real women? That's the first question.
Hey man, listen. I know the titties look good, but everything is surgical now.
Come on, Copper. Bust it.
And Megan is almost 6 feet if she's not 6 feet tall.
Megan a stallion. A stallion is a male horse, right?
It's a male horse.
Yeah.
They're real women.
And then you made
you would know this because
and then Beyonce made a song if I was a boy or something like that, or if I was a man.
That was 15 years ago, and she only did that because Sierra had a song called "If I Was a Boy," and they was competing with each other and shit.
I'm starting to question: are these really women though?
I'm glad the brother's saying it because I question women all the time, and I don't care how they feel about it.
In the South,
right?
You don't know anymore. Makeup,
you don't know.
Magic of makeup is real.
You're right.
Exactly. Hollywood is the Holly stick, the magic. Dealing with magic.
Don't get me started, bro. You
already know, bro. That's why I like you, bro. That's why I love you, bro. Because you own it, you know.
Hey, just because the guy got fired by God, don't mean he lost his skill set.
I hear that.
Right.
But look,
he's the ultimate entertainer.
Listen, in the South, that's slang. Exactly. They call women who are thick, they call them thick like a stallion. Okay, they just say that. That's the Southern slang. Okay.
We understand, sister. We're just having a male conversation about what we looking at.
We have a conversation, and I appreciate that.
I said between me and the brothers right here. This being the brother right here.
Whatever. Okay.
Don't feel all left out.
And you know what? That goes for the men too in Hollywood. Are those men really men?
I don't. Hey, bro, real shit.
What video is that with the doctor? You know what, Killery? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. They might try to Copper. You're so polite. They say Copper, you're so polite. He handsome.
Thank you.
Anyways, let's go with it. All right, so let's just check this shit out. I'm getting annoyed here. I need to drink something.
It's in her feet, and the X-ray showed that.
Why is she saying the X-ray showed that?
Fragments in her feet, and the X-ray showed that. So she absolutely was injured by gunfire. But the question is, who was responsible for her injuries? Was it Kelsey or Tory? And I know some people are saying Tory was the one who did it. He did it. But if you do look at the details of the case, it would have you questioning a lot of things. And I don't feel like I got any clarity from this case. I don't feel like I know what really happened that night, for real. So the whole situation is just crazy, but Megan should be happy because this was a huge win for her. Even though technically this wasn't her trial, this was Tory versus the state, but still it's a win for her. Now, I want to get into Tory Lanez's father's reaction because he was very upset about this verdict, and he called out the system. He called out the prosecutors, the LAPD, and he even called out Rock Nation. Y'all, get into this.
I just stood here.
Hold up. First of all, real daddy standing up. Yes.
Hey, what I say? Make dads heroes again.
But he from Canada. He from Canada, though. That's another type of situation right there. All right.
Don't pick that shirt up. They will go on sale soon.
First of all, look at that real beard. Oh, I love it. He's handsome.
You sure that's real? Are you sure that's real? I'm playing.
Copper, you ain't shit, bro.
Let's hear what he say. Let's hear what he say.
Even called out Rock Nation. Y'all get into this.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez.
God damn it.
My man going in about his kid, man. Hey, look, if you ever had your dad in your life, your daddy's little boy too.
Yeah.
I'm daddy's little boy. My dad right in the next room right now.
I wish I had mine, man. I never had one.
Hey, bro, you always have one.
Thanks,
Hillary
bro.
said, don't get me started. My ex has a, quote, bestie who is a transgender. Aha. I think he's sleeping with him.
Yeah, I'm about to say your ex likes dudes.
I don't think any man really hangs out with trans women unless they're okay.
You heard what I said last night, right, Copper?
What's that?
Men are not hanging with these critters.
Right.
Well,
if you call yourself a man, you're not hanging with these critters.
Because look, even let me tell you something. Bro. I had a friend from college, high school. I had a friend from high school. Now it might be different because I'm a woman. I don't know. But my friend, rest in peace, I knew that friend as a he when we were in high school, and he transitioned into a she and lost her life because of the drugs that they, during that she was trying to get a vagina, and, they still haven't gotten those chemicals straight. So she ended up dying. She told me if she had to do it again, she would have just stayed a man and just been a gay man. But anyway,
mental illness is real.
I love that friend, but that's a whole lifestyle. Like being that gay lesbian thing is a lifestyle to me. So it's like everything you do is centered kind of around that world to me. So I love my friend from high school, and I would have definitely hung out and visited with her, but I wouldn't have been like that. Wouldn't have been like my bestie though. You know what I'm saying? Because our dynamics, what we got in common really though, like really. So a man who's kicking it with a transgender person, I would be suspicious.
He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Tar and Alex Butt.
They met on Saturday before. They
met with our witness, and then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who acted so dumb, an intelligent woman who did not want, listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. You will say, I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. That's why I tell you, Copper, you always had a father, brother.
Man,
men like him deep, and bro. Myself.
That's deep.
So man.
This
you said it, man.
Power, yo. He said, don't talk.
Wow.
Blah. Oh, I love this energy.
And I said that to you before he even said that.
He said that, bro. It's synchronization right there.
Come on, brother.
I feel
this is our land. We are connected.
I needed that. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
No matter how you grew up, it's where you at now, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world. I'm a father of my kids, but a spiritual father to many. And I don't make stupid allegations because I got nothing better to do. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty.
Pause right there. Pause it right there, Topical. Pause it right there. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it.
He make me want to cry.
I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment because I said this last night. I said this last night, and then all of a sudden my mother became a bitch. And I was this bitch ass dude. I'm saying this to men. I'm saying this to women. Brothers and sisters, it's time to sit our ass down and stop moving. Because when we stop moving, so does everything else. Economy stops moving. Traffic stops moving. Everything stops because they all depend on us.
Teach.
Everybody wants to be our sons and daughters across the seas, but we come over here and we don't want to be ourselves because we don't know what that is.
Right.
And that's a choice now. It's always been a choice. You could put all kind of stuff in front of us. You could say this and this and the TV and the society is this and that. Look, if you take control of your household and control your household, you won't have this degenerate behavior. My dad didn't let us have TVs in the room because he knew the impact. And it wasn't about what was going on TV. I'm going to be up all night long watching TV. So when it's time to go to school in the morning, I'm going to be all fucked up.
Yeah, I take my kids' phones and stuff. By the way, anybody out there, if you have children, I'm a teacher. So I noticed that a lot of kids be falling asleep in class all the time. And what they tell me is they get on their phones throughout the night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
They're up all night long.
One time I check on my kids through the night, call me whatever, but I do. I check to make sure the blankets are on them. I check to make sure the heat is cool. I do that. All right. And so one time I caught my son, he was like 4 in the morning on TikTok, and never again. I take their phones and I take them and I plug them into the hall so the alarm will go off in the morning. But I don't play that. I don't, because if you don't take those phones from your kids, they're texting all through the night and then they go to school sleepy. Kavari McLean says, let's be real. Everyone got paid under the table in that courtroom. Too many people let the evidence slip out. They already knew Tory was going to jail. Yep. Literally, the mother freaking man had the film. He saw Megan and Kelsey squabbing in the streets, bro.
It does not matter.
Saw the girl pull out a fucking gun.
Remember what Dave Chappelle told us.
She shot at Megan. Tory takes the fucking gun from her so she don't kill Megan, which might have been the whole fucking purpose in the first place, since she's the fucking wife of the 1501 label, right? Because she's worth more dead than alive to them, right? Basically.
Well, they are.
But it didn't happen because Tory saved Megan's life, basically. And for him saving Megan's life and fucking up their bag, he goes to prison for 23 years.
Amen. Playing a devil's playground. Remember what Dave Chappelle said about when he was talking to the executives, and they said, "We don't give a fuck. Before you get off that airplane, you'll be a crazy crackhead." And it was so. And it was so. This is their realm.
This is fact.
The Holly's wood is their realm. This is the devil's wood. He can do whatever he wants to do in this cipher. But he only can do what we allow him to do. That's why I said we need to sit our goofy ass down and stop indulging.
Let me press play.
Go ahead.
Around the world.
Right.
I'm a father of my kids, but
it's important for people to be mindful of who they call their friends. It's also extremely important for people to be careful of who they mess around with sexually, because I think this situation would have never happened if Megan and Tory did not get together. It would have never happened if Megan didn't pursue Tory behind her friend's back. It wouldn't have happened if Tory didn't get himself in this situation by messing with two best friends.
Let me pause on that. Okay, that's the diatribe they're telling people. However, we know it's a little bit bigger than that. Okay, so if woman on the left, Megan, is signed to Jay, okay. So Megan and Tory were both negotiating deals, squab and fight. And Kelsey gets the gun because she felt like Megan is really whooping on her. She literally shoots at Megan. This dude takes the gun from Megan, shoots it in the air to be like, calm y'all asses down.
Really? I just want you to think about that statement as a man. I'm not shooting no gun in the air after I got the gun from Bean. It was shot already.
Nobody's saying
I'm gonna let them beat themselves till they sleep. But to put myself in a position with the millions of dollars I have, put myself in a position to lose my freedom and all my millions.
And see how that little part where it's North America, right? You see where North America is. It looks like it should fit so comfortably where that little horn of Africa is right there. You see that?
Right.
Okay. Let me press play so it could keep moving for y'all. I just wanted to point that out. So essentially, yeah, what they're saying is valid. Okay. In South Africa, if you look at the African, the Dobi Kun, the Xhosa people, you know, they pronounce it like Xhosa. It's S. They can't even. It's, you know, how do you spell that? Xhosa, right? those people look straight up Chinese. Okay, they got just little curly hair, really super slanty. Let me show you a picture of the Xhosa people. So in the future, they're saying it's gonna smoosh back together. You see that?
Yeah, like a cataclysm.
Right. You see this? I'm putting it in slow motion.
I want you guys to think about this. Nancy Johnson, if you're listening, I want you to think about something real fast.
Why you on that lady head? Leave that lady alone.
I think Nancy Johnson. I think she left.
Take your ass to bed. Don't you gotta your clients in the morning?
Yeah, I do. I gotta be at work at 9 a.m. I'm playing with the game right now.
Get your ass bed. That's 9 hours. Bye, Kobe.
Okay, let me ask y'all something though. Have y'all ever thought about living off the grid though?
Yes.
Yeah. But you literally have to leave. You have to leave the city.
You have to have resources and things. You know, you gotta have a well. You gotta grow your food. You gotta have some solar shit.
There ain't nowhere to go. First of all, I'm gonna get this shit out of everybody's head and put this shit to rest. There is no place to go.
Exactly.
I want you to understand California. You live here in Los Angeles. There's 1,800 square miles of fucking desert behind us when we leave LA. So if some shit goes crazy here, you better know how to hunker down. Because the only thing outside your city is the fucking desert.
I was trying to buy one of them, them truck thing, them things. I was trying
containers.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do, man. They were selling land for like 7 G's, 5 G's. You could get a whole acre of land for like 5 G's outside of.
No, that's cool. But what about the water table?
Now it's.
You know what that is? Do you know what it is?
Water table.
What is it?
See, and that's why I'm not trying to cut you off, but I want you to understand.
What is it?
Just bust it.
There. The water table is the water you're going to need to live off of when you go buy them big ass little plots.
Yeah, they told us
how you gonna
that.
grow food if there's no water coming.
We did research on that. Yeah, I didn't know the name, but yeah, you got to make sure you have your water line. You got to make sure you have your electricity too if you're into the electricity.
Yeah, you got to be near a line or something because that shit
no, not a water
pricey.
line, homie. A water table is natural water under the rock. You're gonna dig a well. And what's come out the well is going to be your drinking, bathing, shit water.
What up, real?
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow, really?
Got to be real. Got to be real.
Good night, y'all. I love y'all.
Thanks,
hey, good night.
Check out Mike.
I'm gonna need me a drink with this motherfucker on the phone.
Mike and What up, real? Got to be real.
I'm still here.
Got to be real.
After all that my ancestors went through, I'm still here. Huh.
Uh-oh.
Let that meditate in your spirit for a minute.
Please.
That's right. Still here, exactly.
We're still here, regardless of what has been done to us. We're still here.
Yep.
Come on. And the only way we can still be here if we are the original people of this earth.
That's right.
Okay. So I'm listening to y'all. Listen, especially my brother. Show me a place where we were not.
None. We're everywhere.
Exactly. There's always us there first. Because we are the ones who discovered this world. We didn't believe the world was flat. We knew it was round. And we traveled. We traveled with gold bottom boats.
My grandmother told me that story.
Did you know America was named after Queen Amarianus?
No.
That's who they named it after. You know why you don't know about her? Because she was the original queen of the Kush. You got to go all the way back. You got to go back before they wrote a book, before they told you who you were. You got to know that these people really existed. And how do we know they existed? Her statue still stands in museums all around the world. This was back in 31 AD BC. She conquered the Romans. And if you want to know, if you believe it or not, you can she took the head off of Caesar, the statue, and she put it in her kingdom, and her people walked on top of it for over 2,000 years. If you think I'm not telling the truth, look her up. Google it.
And adding on to that, that would explain also why they wanted a woman at the port. They call her the Statue of Liberty. Mm-hmm. They didn't put a man up there. They didn't put like George Washington or, those dudes up there. They put a woman, and it wasn't supposed to be a white woman's face. It was supposed to be that African woman that came from France. That they built it in France. And also, side note, Did you know the city of Paris is named after ISIS? ISIS is Paris.
Let's go to Queen. Excuse me, because I wanted to finish up. Excuse me. Queen Marima is who she's talking about. Look her up. She's the queen who they actually made the statue behind. As a matter of fact, that's her holding the torch that she used to burn those asses out when they put on costumes to scare her people. And she allowed them to take her captive so she can find out what the heck was going on. And when she realized what they were doing, she was able to go back to her people, let them know, and they started the fires that burned them out. And that's her holding the torch. Read about her. She's a cold sister. But anyway, what I was telling you guys about Queen of Marianas is that they actually blinded her. The Romans put one of her eyes out. But what made...
Can't hear you.
They like, we ain't trying to hear that. Get off here.
Oh no.
Oh man.
They didn't put in a dictionary. They put American, a Native American. Okay, this is the Webster's definition of American, 1828. Originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. The name America must always exalt the pride of patriotism. Washington. Copper color. Who's copper color? It's us.
Oh, I'm clear.
They can't hear us, bro. Circle the wagons.
It's in the dictionary. They put it right in your face.
Grab the ones that are trying to survive, bro. And just circle the wagons.
Yeah, right. Circle the wagons. That's what we got to do. So this is the Statue of Liberty. How visual propaganda helped build the Statue of Liberty. So that goes into that, and then it talks about.
Wow, man!
I don't believe none of these motherfuckers are talking about. I don't care how many books they point directions to. I only believe impossible to bring that many motherfuckers here. So if that one part of the story is impossible, then all that shit's impossible.
No, but what I'm asking, but I'm asking you, what part of slavery do you believe, or what? That's what I'm saying. To what aspect? Like, tell me what you believe about slavery is what I want to know. I already know.
Are you talking about the American story? This American story of slavery?
Yes, that's what we're asking.
I don't know, because I keep saying we're the Indians. They didn't have to import no labor here. We're already here.
Yeah, that's
okay. But what about
we were
in
under
other
contract,
like in Brazil and places that where they was dropping off slaves and all that?
There were already black folks there to look just like you and me there.
That's right.
You can believe whatever you want.
Do you believe that the original black man is started in Africa? I'm just trying to get what your beliefs are. What do you believe?
I believe that at one point all of the Earth's land masses were connected, and there was a tribulation or whatever you want to call it, and broke the land apart. Okay. And wherever the fuck you was at is where you stay. So Africa was a part of this gigantic landmass. Then you can't say it started at this one place when we're all one big piece of land. It shattered itself.
That was a few thousand years ago.
Period.
So how do you get the Chinese? How do you get the Spanish? Like, tell me that whole, what is that?
I know that. I can tell you that part, but go ahead, Mario.
Look, I'm not an all-seeing eye. I'm going to just say this. When you go travel this earth and you realize that climate is real, and different hemisphere have a different effect on your skin. That's what I believe. I think that the civilizations that existed here, that before we even have an understanding of what civilization is, like we look out our window, look at downtown and think that's something big. That ain't shit compared to the civilizations that were here before all of this. So anything is possible.
So the Samoans, you know what I mean? Like, how did all these different
we was fucking each other.
People, no. So how did the Samoans? How were they? Why were they built big? Why are the Chinese? Why are they Icelandic? That's what I'm asking you. Like, how?
Let me say climate, different hemispheres. Yeah. Remember, you don't understand. China is in the fucking mountains. By the way, it's a mountainous region. Period. When you're up in the sun and you're squinting your eyes because you're so close to the sun, you think about that. I mean, just logic shit.
That's how they were messed with the Chinese was made, because they were squinting their eyes in the sun.
I'm not saying that's how it's made.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking you that though.
Look,
I just want to get an understanding.
All I can do is apply logic to these situations, and my logic may or may not fit everybody. But I'm saying that when you look at the sun directly, are you like this or are you like this?
So that means if the sun is in Africa, Africans would have had tight eyes too.
I said that China is a mountainous area. It's up in the fucking mountains, which means it's closer to the fucking sun than everybody else. Period. It snows there, but then you go over to the Netherlands, it's always snowing over there. And you don't, yeah, go ahead, brother.
Like for example, in Africa, you have a tribe called the San tribe. They got the Chinese looking eyes. They're melanated. They're older than the Chinese person on Earth. And they're considered the first Chinese people on Earth.
Yeah, that's true.
In Japan,
here,
in Japan, you have people darker than me that are original Japanese.
Yes.
Cobra, they had this thing called Pangea, right? And I'm gonna tap in because I probably could maybe share a little more information on what they're talking about too. Because
just like in Utah, in the so-called Bible book, they got Mount Zion in Utah.
So you guys do not believe that the first person on Earth came from Africa? Because I
got one for you. I got one for you.
I'm gonna ask you a question in a second, Cobra. I got you.
How come the youngest people on Earth are in Africa? The youngest people and oldest people over here in Americas.
I never heard that.
No, I don't know what that's about.
Let's watch this. Hold up. Let me show you. They're going to show you how it comes out. Right? So look, this is a map. This is the future. This is like what's going to still pop off, right?
Right.
Everything's still splitting up. Okay?
Yep.
They're showing it slowly, but look where everything's moving. Look how it shifts.
It was one gigantic landmass, so we can't say Africa is a place of life. Everybody came from Africa. Man, get out
Most of the planet Earth is water. Okay? So look, peep this. You see how everything fits like a puzzle piece?
Yes.
This is how it pops up.
When you look at it like this, now.
So that's how it was. They just did it backwards. Okay. But this is how the shit popped off like that. It looked like that. But that was like, it took a very long time for that shit to go like that. It didn't just happen.
Here's a question though. Here's a question though. Okay, so when they tell you these myths, right? When the watery deep, when the earth was first created in the ancient text, right? What came out the waters first? What land came out the waters first? Turtle Island came out the waters first. America came out the waters first, and they called it Moo.
Somebody been watching Dane.
Oh, hey, bro, I been like Dane is small word to me. Like, okay, so you had the Moo, right?
Yeah.
Moo was a part of America that sunk in the seas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had also a part of Mexico, the ancient. If you look at the ancient Mayans, they were black people with locks.
Yep.
You had the bald headed ones. You had the ones with locks, like you said. You had the Olmecs, and then over here in the Americas, you had the Indians, the copper colored people, many different nations of people. So and like my brother said, all the land was together. But they had one story of creation. The creation story was all the same, but it looked different, but they were all the same creation stories around the whole world, even in China, Africa, over here, Central Americas.
I personally think that the Caucasian race is an experiment from the individuals that are not of this planet, and they use the DNA of the original people of this earth. And that's why a lot of people are not reproducing, because they can't.
That's true. They can't.
Period.
Now, some people say it's
we go our rest of our lives and believe their stories all you want.
Chernobyl explosion that happened in the 80s. Rwanda has the highest birth rate in the world. Germany has 0 birth rate right now. And it's funny that they start this big war in Rwanda. You know what I'm saying? Killing millions of people. It's
resources.
So then
they're trying to get home. ET trying to get home.
They get the coltan. Coltan is this mineral, Cobra.
Exactly.
I don't know if you heard of coltan. I mentioned it before. Coltan is this mineral in the water in Rwanda. And they have these African families at rifle point digging this stuff out the water.
With their hands.
And they put it in the bags and they ship it off to Europe and America. and they make the Xboxes and the cell phones and all that shit. PlayStations work.
And we actively participate in it. All of us.
Some of us don't know what's popping though. You know what I mean? Ignorant.
My ancestors.
Exactly.
I'll stay lost and stay in my truth and whatever goofy shit this motherfucker said.
I don't even know what the lady. She didn't go on and continue and clarifying what she was saying. I wish I would.
That's all good. She don't have to. Just the comments alone was enough.
All the food was growing over here. You got most of the foods in the world growing over here in America, as well as fresh water.
However, sculptor Frederic Auguste Bartholdi was first inspired by the Colossus figures guarding Nubian tombs. He developed a lifelong passion for large-scale public monuments. So he got it from Nubia, like from Africa. We already knew that.
Of course.
More detail. So yes, it was designed after an African woman, okay, in Africa. And then, but they made the face look all manly and stony and stuff.
So welcome in there. We talk about the Grand Canyons, all those mummies they pulled out from the so-called black people they pulled out in the Grand Canyons.
Exactly.
And why it's always guarded. You can't even get to the Grand Canyons. You can't get inside those caves.
Not anymore. Not since they discovered.
They had the temple. They had the temple of Set.
Miriam, I wanted to finish telling you guys this. Can you hear me?
Yes.
If it's okay, if it's okay, if you'll allow me.
Cut it out. Come on, real.
You know, I that's okay because I know him.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I know you for real.
I don't even think you have a good
day.
When you find out
we know each other, you're gonna die laughing. But anyway, anyway, that's not my business. But anyway, here we go. Anyway, she was an incredible woman. But what she had and what I relate to in her is the fact that there was more to her than just being a queen, an African queen, or I'm not even gonna say Africa because this was way before they even named it Africa.
Yeah, because there's no real place called Africa.
Exactly. So that's kind of like where the whole lie starts from. But anyway, when the Romans attacked, it was the Moors. It was the Moors who turned on their own queens. The Moors are the reason that they were taken into slavery because women ruled kingdoms. She ruled kingdoms for many.
It's crazy.
But y'all sisters are leading the charge, and nobody wants to say it because it hurts feelings. Well, I ain't here to cuddle your feelings, and I ain't here to care about your feelings. I'm here to care about what you believe and stand for. And so far, we're not standing for anything. We don't believe in nothing. Nothing. Now our children don't believe in shit. They don't even believe they have to listen to us. Because most of our women look at us and they believe they don't have to listen to us either. And they're right. What is there to listen to, black men? Why would anybody want to listen to us? Look at our behavior. We're laughing stock all over the planet now. We look fucking ridiculous. Yeah, Y'all leading the parade though. Legs wide open, screaming. Choking off the same smoke they've been blowing up your ass. Everybody else around you is choking off of it too. And still actively participating, sisters. Stop participating. Come back home. Black women are most unprotected. You chose not to be protected. That was a choice. Yeah. What about when they whooping my ass? Nigga, pick better. Shit. But that thug dick is powerful, man. I need to get.
No, based on the paradigm we live in, with the boxes of what man means, basically, the so-called thuggy type resembles closer to any more type of masculine that's out there. These corporate dudes be seeming. I'm not talking for me per se. I'm speaking in people.
I got you. We're listening.
The corporate types that I remember, they be mouse. Women don't want mouse energy. A lot of these corporate be working and they seem.
Some of these men act like bitches.
Yeah, I get it.
So me, I would be a square. I would be a square to the regular woman. I'd be like a 9 to 5.
Why would you be a square to the regular woman?
I don't want no guy who got a job. No, I want a gangster. I'm a hustler. I want a scammer.
Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back out of the air.
You don't make enough money for me.
Here, let me bring it back out. Let me bring it out of the cloud. We got somebody.
What about me?
Look, I know I feel you, but check this out, man. And I only deal with my people.
Hey, Messenger, we got some comments in the Twitch. I didn't even check the Twitch. Do you want to see? This guy, he says, I know I'm gonna be made fun of. I don't care. I have something to show you that is being hidden from mankind. Like, fam, please give me a minute if you have love for anyone.
Let's check it out while I discuss this.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I'll leave the stream for you.
I said something earlier. I said the reason why y'all want that archetype is because my square ass, you can't recognize it because they ain't never been in the house with you when you were growing up. Now, they don't describe every sister, but that describes the biggest part of most sisters. Most sisters are not growing up with their father in the house. A hardworking man like my dad and a hardworking man like my son's dad, which is me. A hardworking man like Copper One right there. So all they see is a nigga on the street corner slanging. The gang member out there fighting and shooting. And yeah, it's masculine as fuck until you actually in that world of being that person that they're turned on by and have to deal with the bullets and the cops taking you to jail for selling the drugs. It's all hunky-dory while you on the outside being turned on by it. But while you're getting turned on, the family's being turned on by your enemy. And I'm not there to protect my children because mama don't know how to pick. Daddy ain't shit. It becomes an endless circle. It's over. It is over. There has to be a massive amount of something to happen to change the direction of where the original owners of this country are going to be able to come together and build again. Until we build and fix our house and all the leaks in it, close ranks, bring their wagons up, bear the guns down range, and get ready for a fucking fight. Because the only light that's going to be seen is the light we have in our circle. And everybody's going to want a piece of it, just like Noah. When the floodgates open up, everybody's going to come running toward us, but you can't get in. Just like Noah. Noah told everybody, oh, you're fucking crazy. Oh, Big Ray's is fucking nuts. You could be part of they. How about that?
Prove something, Messenger 1106.
Yeah, you gotta do better than that. Otherwise, just sit in and just
bring it, bro. Bring it.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Ain't nobody trying to not talk to you.
See.
What?
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah.
That's mayo sandwich stuff.
Yeah, this
I don't know. What you smoking now? What you smoking over there, man? What you smoking?
Actually, Messenger, I wouldn't mind seeing that, but that's not what we're not really super tripping on.
Man, that shit ain't JFK shit ain't none of our business. I want to worry about my ancestors getting their head took off. I want to worry about my land coming back to me. Period. JFK, all these politicians who chose the path that they were on, shit ain't none of my business. It's not going to help heal my people.
Exactly.
Don't care about anybody else's situation. Rwanda this, Ethiopian that, and blah blah. Man, look. Hey, what showed you how to? Okay, man. Is he doing this on purpose? Like he's spamming us?
I don't know. He's on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know him. He's on Twitch.
What is Twitch?
Twitch is just another platform. Are you asking to come on here, Messenger 11?
Yeah, you should come on, buddy. If you want to speak, come on. So at least we have a choice to hang your ass up.
Right.
Well,
don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, motherfucker. Bring your ass on.
Hell yeah.
You got some knowledge to share. All this fuck up our stream shit with these messages.
Come get this work.
Very funny. Okay, I'll try to see if he can. I left the here Messenger. Try to
everybody. Okay. Anyway,
he ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah, we're at 5 minutes, 32 minutes. Okay.
Are we all getting off or what's happening? Oh, wait.
I don't know. You weren't talking about you had to go to bed. Everybody else was chilling.
No, chill. I'm just going to take it. So tomorrow I'll be on here 7 o'clock, Micah 9.
All right.
You
know to shoot me the invite. I got you.
All right.
Peace and blessings.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Good night.
Peace.